Hello everybody, my name is Jagiero, and welcome back to episode 65 of Jagiland. On the last episode, I was in the jungle, and as you can see, today, I am not. On the last episode, I was working on the sort of fat round building, and in all honesty, I haven't been there for quite some time, because I have been on holiday, or vacation, whatever you like to call it, with some friends, and I had a really good time. And if you follow me on Twitter, you would know that that's where I've been. Please follow me on Twitter, please. And yeah, so that's me all updated with you guys. Okay, very good. Okay, so do you know where I am right now? Most of you probably do not. This is actually my resource gathering chamber. Yeah, let's be fancy. A resource gathering chamber underneath the sky base. This is actually not the one in the jungle. This is the one in the sky base. And in all honesty, I actually use this one a little bit less, just because in the sky base area we don't really use stone that much. But I need a lot for today's project, so I thought I would come down here instead. So as you can see, all I use the haste 2 effect and to get instant mining, and I have mending on this one. I did not have mending on my silk touch pickaxe, which actually would be useless down here anyway, because you don't get like redstone and stuff with the silk touch. But I broke my silk touch pickaxe, which is fantastic. So I guess I need to get some enchanting books. I believe I have some at the fish farm, so hopefully I can get a load from there. Let me just show you. I'm trying to grab these just to fill up the rest of the durability on the pickaxe. Over here is where they've been putting the resources, and you know, we're doing quite well for smooth stone and like regular stone blocks like granite and andesite and all that. And this is the cobble. Okay, so we're doing rather well for that. Not doing particularly well on diamonds, I have to say. Although I think I've got 25 blocks in there. Yeah, okay, so I do pretty well. Do pretty well for diamonds, actually. Fortune 3 pickaxe. I don't even have mending on that. Why don't I just... Anywho, so today's project is something that I've been meaning to work on for a very, very long time. It's actually at the spawn area. Can you guess what I'm actually going to be doing? I don't know if I've mentioned this in the title. I haven't really decided on what I'm doing for the title just yet. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just spend a few more minutes just grabbing some more cobblestone, and then I'm going to meet you at spawn. And we're finally going to start this long, long overdue project. Okay, guys, so can you remember what I've been saying is going to go here for a very long time? See, this is a project that I have been very worried about doing. This is going to be a church, a rather large church. I have been saying possibly a cathedral. I don't really know if I want to call it that, just because I don't think I'm going to have the scale that I wanted for an actual cathedral. I also don't know if this particular entranceway here is actually going to work out. I've got a feeling no. But, you know, we can modify the pathway or maybe something. I don't know. Over here, I've actually extended the land and, you know, done a huge amount of terraforming, a huge amount of block placing, actually. Like, the preparation that's gone in for this episode has been quite immense, I have to say. This is all filled. There's not actually, like, space under here. It is actually filled. And as you can see, I haven't really terraformed under the water, but I will do eventually. And I've run out of dirt. Yeah, I've run out of dirt, so I can't extend this just yet. I've got some somewhere. I just can't remember where I put it, so it's fine. It's fine. I'll find some. Yeah, so I don't actually know sort of what space I'm going to need for this. I just thought I'd extend it and then hope for the best. Over here, as you can see, we have the river biome grass colour change, and then the swamp one as well. And this is ugly as hell. And I feel like as soon as World Edit is updated for this particular patch, maybe it is already, I don't actually know yet. But as soon as it is and I can use it, I will change the biome to plains just to make this look a little bit nicer. I think you guys will allow me that. I had mentioned in the last episode about maybe turning this series into a creative one just to help me a little bit. I wasn't so sure about that idea myself, and neither were you guys, so it's not happening. That's not happening. This is staying as a survival thing. I feel pretty good about that, so I think that's the right decision. I've just brought up a load of blocks and stuff. I don't know if I've brought enough andesite really, but that's okay. That's fine. Alright guys, so what I would like to do is, I would like to start off with building like a wireframe concept for the actual build. I haven't, I've done bits and pieces of this in creative already, the design, but I haven't actually built the whole thing together, so yeah, I don't know if it's all going to fit together really, but yeah, so if I just at least get the wireframe concept, not necessarily all done, but at least started, I think like that would help me, just begin the process of building this thing. This is going to be a huge project. Alright guys, so it actually looks like I haven't done much, but this has actually been really important just to help me sort of piece together the actual pieces that I've designed in creative. I haven't done it as one solid structure, I've done it as sort of designs for walls and things like that, but hopefully this will help, I think. Okay, so I have actually managed to get it so that I have my entrance here, the end of this path here. That's actually made me really happy. I wasn't expecting that, but it's worked out pretty much perfect. It means that the end of the church comes right to the edge here. I had a tree here that I had to chop down, so yeah, this is pretty good. Okay, so let's talk about the actual wall designs. Now, I have to follow certain rules that we have set in this area. We have this sort of ornate, very busy style, but we could also incorporate the wood this time, which is not something we've been able to do in the jungle, which is going to be really, really helpful. I don't even know where I'm going to start, in all honesty. I think, though, I'm going to need some of that wood right here. So we go with some of these, and I don't think I'm going to use these stairs for now. Okay, so in the corners, I would like to use just oak logs going all the way up. Now, this front section is actually going to be quite a lot taller than what I've built so far. Is that in the right place? I think so. Okay, so what we're going to have, this is just going to be a flat wall, no windows here, but a big window at the top. I was going to say a stained glass window. I don't really know if I'm going to fit any kind of design in it, but maybe. Okay, so we have to figure out something to use for the columns, and you guys know I really like a certain design that I use for columns on almost every build. I'm sure I've used it here somewhere. I use polished andesite, regular andesite, and then chiseled stone brick. But here, the columns are actually too tall for that, so I'm gonna have to change my game up a bit here. But not too much, so we're going to go with polished andesite, and then the stone slabs, and then chiseled stone brick, I think, just to extend it a little bit. We've used the stone slabs, these smooth stone slabs, quite a lot in this area, so I'm quite happy about using those. Okay, so we're going to do that for these three columns here, and then we'll link them with a sort of arch maybe, or something like that. The bottom of the pillars, we're going to have stairs, so let's just alternate it. Yeah, okay, so then I have this in the middle. This is looking pretty good to me, I think. And then we've got 3 in the middle. Okay, so we can do whatever we want. Yeah, see, I haven't designed this particular section yet. Okay, and then we'll go with stairs there. Yeah, and then we can have some sort of design going along here in like a sort of picture frame. I'm not going to do it. Okay, and I would definitely like to use which one is it? It's diorite, I believe. Polished diorite and regular diorite for a kind of backing to a central icon in the middle. That probably means nothing to you, but it will make sense eventually. Now, Since I've used my usual design for pillars on the outer one, what am I going to do for the inner one? I don't really have a clue. But what I do think I want is a central one of those, and then around that, like that. Do I want that repeated at the top? I think so. I think so. Okay, so I'm just going to build like a couple of different sections on camera with you guys. So those stairs are on that one. Not that away though. Yeah. Like that. And then can I get round? Nice. And then I stick that in the middle. Okay, so now we have this section here that's framed, and that's where the diorite is going to come into play. Does it matter which way I do this? I don't think so. Let's just do it random. Well, not random. Let's do it like a checkerboard pattern. That was not really needed, but that's okay. Let's use dirt, the ever amazing pillar block. Okay, just give us like ladders that you can just place wherever. You know what I mean? Like a nice scaffolding block. That'd be really cool. Okay, have you guys seen all of the new textures and things that the Mojang crew are doing these days? They actually look really cool, I think. I haven't seen them all. I just saw these sort of initial ones. And yeah, I'm really hyped for that, because I do think a lot of the textures have needed a change for a long time. Okay, so I think that looks cool. It doesn't look really that out of place, the diorite on the interior, and I like the whole checkerboard thing. I think that works quite well. Okay, so I talked about a central icon, and I'm just going to use these. I think I decided worked quite well. Okay, so we're going to go with one at the top, two there, iron bars there, that in the middle. I could have used the chisel stone brick, but I feel like I was using it, you know, too much. It would be one there and one there and one there. It just looked a bit too much. And then those there and there. Okay, so there we have a cross. Yeah. Now I'm not going to try and offend any religions here, but this is a church. It will have a cross, or several crosses. Okay, I like that. And then we can add different features to the sort of pillars and things like that. Alright, so I'm going to work out a few different designs for these columns on the inside here and just repeat it on this side. Okay, so I believe that is everything replicated in the correct way. As you can see, I don't know if I do these designs on camera. I can't remember. I don't even know what I've done. I think I sort of misjudged the scale of this thing, because this is the size for the window, okay, the main stained glass window, and yeah, it's big. It's really big, and I'm a little bit worried that what might happen is this could look a little too tall for how long it is, so it would look a little bit squashed. Because I envision the roof being like really tall as well, so this is well, this may work out a little bit wrong, but you know, I think I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna see how it ends up in the final version of it. Okay, so what I want to do on camera here is just add a few little extra details here. As you can see, these struts along here are very plain, and also this window is looking a little bit plain, so I kind of want to do something with that as well. In fact, let's do something with that right now. I have the idea of maybe adding a kind of mini arch to this middle section here. What blocks can we use? See, there isn't as many the polished andesite on show around this area. You have these, but they're actually hidden by this, so I feel comfortable using that. And that's sort of a way that I have been choosing the blocks. And regular andesite always goes best with polished andesite, so I don't mind using that next to it, even though, again, I have it there, but it's okay. It's all right. And, you know, I don't like using... That's my phone going off. It wouldn't be an episode of Jagiland without my phone going off, of course. I don't like using the chisel stone brick too much because I use it as a block that kind of signifies, I guess like wealth or, you know, kind of opulence, sort of something you would use to kind of show off. It's what I call a rare block, even though it's not really. But I use it in that way, and I've definitely used it in that way in this area. So I've used it quite a lot, but I think it works. One thing that I've definitely got, I like what I've just done, by the way. I think this is pretty cool, but maybe a little bit extra detail I can work in. I just want to mention the depth I've got in this already is pretty intense. You have this, you know, strong pillar on the outside, and then it goes to an inner section, and then deeper still. I like that. And then you have this sort of an arch at the top and an inverted arch at the bottom. Again, using the wealthy block as an accent, and then this icon imagery in the middle. I like this, I really do. I tried to add in a little bit of extra dark contrast. Is it too much? I don't think it will end up being too much because the roof is going to be spruce wood, so that should link in quite nicely. Now I actually have to move quick because I realised I talk too much. I really do, and I talk too much and don't do enough work when I do these building sections. I just want to try... should I try chisel stone brick? I think it's probably the only one I can go for other than cracked. No, let's go with this. I know I'm using it a lot, but it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think in the center I'll just use glass, so we have like a glass window and then like a mini window. I don't know if that really makes much sense, but I'm doing it. Okay, so what I want to do is, I said these are too plain along the side here, obviously, so I want to add in some details, and something I can go back to is this shape here with these smooth stone slabs. You can't really see from this angle. Can I see it from over here, maybe? No, there's a bunch of trees in my way. Yeah, okay, so you can see this sort of curve here, and on one side it actually creates a sort of eye shape, and I like that, so I want to try and use that sort of curve in this as well. I've got a feeling though I've used too much of it, so I might use a different block if I have it in my inventory. Do I have... No, yes I do. Nice. Okay, so let's try that instead. Okay, and then replicate it on this side. There. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, I like that, yeah. And then stick one of these in the middle. Yeah, okay. Do I have some of the iron bars? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere. See, little details like this, you know, there's the sort of things that I haven't actually done in creative. I just want to see if they work now, and I think I'm getting a little bit better doing this kind of thing. I should have, for the amount of time I've been doing this particular style. Okay, so let's get the cobblestone walls back, and so this is the sort of center of this sort of pillar here. It goes from the chisel stone brick to the chisel stone brick. Okay. Let's try something with stairs. And let's mix it up. Let's have a mix of the stone brick stairs and the cobble. It's all very smooth here, so let's use quite a bit of cobble. Where shall I go? So try this. Oh, wrong way. And then Oh, got to move further. The trials and tribulations of using survival is that you always need scaffolding everywhere. Okay, that was wrong. Oh, well, that's going to take me more time. Okay, so, yeah, I said I wanted to use a lot of the cobble, didn't I? So let's try and use the cobble stairs this way. And have a look what that looks like. And, yeah, let's go for another one of these. Where did I use it? I haven't. Maybe on the cobble. So you got that 2-block gap. I like that. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, yeah, I think if this is mirrored on this side as well, it's just a nice little thing. It just sort of breaks up the just sort of plainness of this strut here. I like that. Okay, so I've been waffling on for quite some time now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in these gaps somehow and link it to a roof shape. I probably won't get the roof in just yet. And then we're going to work on this side and also this bit. I'm going to have some windows here. I don't know about here. Oh, something I should mention. The depth. Yeah, it's going to make the interior a little bit cramped because if I have that sort of the same depth, it's going to be up to what, here? Wow. The good thing about that is, though, it's quite hard to detail like large interiors. So the sort of more space that gets used up, the better, really. Okay, so let me work a little bit off camera again, and I'll get back to you when I've made some decent progress. Alright guys, so I think I'm at a pretty decent place progress-wise. I just wanted to try a little something here. So yes, you can. Okay, nice. So I really want these, are they bluebells? No, blue, where are they? Hello? Blue orchids, right, okay, I need some of these. These give you light blue dye. And I'm going to try some light blue glass in this build just to see what that looks like. I don't know if I'm going to do like a whole stained glass thing and do like a pattern in it, or if I'm just going to do one flat colour. I'm just going to try the one flat colour for now and see how we go. Okay, so let's take some of that. Oh my god, my inventory is horrendous. You just go over there with you. I don't need you. I don't need another one of you. Okay. Okay, so let's just grab this glass. New recipe, thank you. As if I've never had glass before. That is so annoying, by the way. But here. Oh, yes. I'm a moron. Also, I know it would be quicker to do this. Maybe. Where's... right click for more. Oh, I see. Okay, that seems simple. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like change. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. It's quicker for me. It's fine. And then into these. Okay, so let's try this light blue stained glass. Maybe if I do add color in these windows, it would probably be a good idea because it's just a small area. Like so. If I mentioned that they are in fact actually retexturing a lot of things, and I think glass is one of those things that they are doing, and so far from what I've seen, I've really liked what they've done. Okay, I think the blue actually works. Have I used blue glass around this place? Not really. But you know, I think it would just add a little bit of colour to an otherwise quite grey build. Let's try up here. Now this is where it's really going to show because there's a lot of space over here. But we could try a bit, so let me just place a few of these in. Like so. And yeah, I think this could work. I mean, it's hard to tell with such a small sample size, but I do think the light blue works with this. Okay, okay. So I realise this episode has been a little bit of, well, there's not been that much progress being made. Also, again, the light blue glass, I think here, you can just see with the sky behind it even looks, it looks pretty decent, right? I think so. And then at the top, we'll find a way to link it to the roof section, I guess. And then I'm going to have a roof section going along here as well, and then work from there. I don't really know how I'm going to piece all these pieces together, but eventually I think it will work. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so not much progress actually being made, but I quite like the idea of starting this project with a kind of slower pace, and then ramping it up in future episodes. And the future episodes are coming because, like I said, I'm back from vacation now, so a holiday. I don't know why I said vacation. I'm not American. So I'm back now, and I have a little bit of time. I have some extra time now to actually work on these videos, so that's nice. Okay, so I think that might work, and then I don't know, some stairs. Let's try cobble either side of it. Maybe just to fill in that gap. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll see. Might as well do it this side as well, haven't I? There. And then these either side. There. No! That's fine. I'm fine. Okay, I can't really see with the pillar in the way, but I think that will work. What is this? Stupid Enderman. Okay, yeah, then that will sort of link it to, like I said, the roof section. I don't really know what style of roof I'm going for. I just know that it's going to be spruce to match the surrounding area. Yeah, I think this is going to work. I do think the whole it is quite grey, like I said, but I've used quite a lot of contrasting blocks with the light of the lighter colour of the smooth stone slabs, and then adding the darker of the spruce fences and also the oak logs. So I think we're doing quite well here, actually. Yeah, I think this is going to work out very nice for us. Again, I'm probably going to have to do a lot more terraforming. I did find some dirt, so that's pretty good. I've obviously filled in this area since I've been doing this video, and then it's going to come out to up to what, here, and then probably out here and go along. So we have this section here is like one big sort of, it's, you know, mainly just to showcase the stained glass window over here, and then at the other end, I guess probably at the end of these cobblestone blocks here, I think I'm going to go for like 2 larger towers. Yeah, like situated next to each other, and then like a main entrance in between them. Something along those lines. I haven't really figured it all out yet, but I'm sure I'll make some progress. Okay, guys, so I'm afraid I've actually run out of time for today, and yes, I just botched this outro completely. It's been so long. Damn it. What was I saying? If you enjoyed the video today, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you'd like to see more, click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.